to my channel, The Baking Diva. Well, today, I can't believe it. It's already episode 7 of my series, The Best of the Bundts. That's right, the best of the Bundt cakes. And we have made so many awesome ones, and I'm just so happy that all of you have enjoyed them. Some you've enjoyed more than others, but I try to do a little bit for everybody, and of course, my favorites. So as you can see, the way I'm ducked out today, St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, and it's a special day for our family. First of all, my hubby, the cameraman, is Irish, but I'm not. I'm Italian. What a combination, right? But anyway, they say everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day, so I'll go with that. And also, my oldest grandson, Jake, was born on St. Patrick's Day. He's going to be 19. I can't even believe it. He's in college, and years ago, the hospitals were not the way they are now. You could go in there, you could film, you could do all sorts of things. And my daughter was happy to have us all in the delivery room. The more the merrier. So I had my video camera and I videoed his entire birth. I started with the outside of the hospital. I interviewed the ladies at the desk when I walked in. We went up the elevator, and because it was St. Patrick's Day, they came around with a food cart, and they had all Irish food on it. And when he was born, the nurse came in, and instead of those little blue and white and pink, hats the new babies wear, they had a crocheted green one, and we gave him a teddy bear with all shamrocks on it. It was such a special day. And every year, my daughter decorates the whole house for St. Patrick's Day, and we always have a birthday celebration for him. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little information on why St. Patrick's Day is special to us. I have this shirt. I've been wearing this shirt, honestly, for I think about maybe, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. I love it, and I take it out every year around St. Patrick's Day, and then I wash it, goes back in the closet, I take it out the following year. So I'm all ducked out. So what do you say we get started? Enough blabbing, blah, 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 Diva. So today I'm going to make for you Irish soda bread in a Bundt pan. But this is a delicious Irish soda bread. And it's made perfectly for a Bundt pan. And I'll tell you, sometimes when you get Irish soda bread, and you might buy it in the store and it gets a little crumbly, or you go to cut it, maybe it's a little dry, try making this in a Bundt pan and you'll see how nice and yummy and moist it is. No dry Irish soda bread in my Bundt pan. So what do we need first? Well, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees, and I'll put the recipe in the description box under or on the side of the video for you. And of course, it's the best of the Bundts, so we need a Bundt pan that I have here. And you can use a 10 or a 12 cup Bundt pan. Now you need to, and I tell you this on every episode, you need to grease your Bundt pan well, because we don't want any of our cakes or anything to stick to this pan. Now this recipe, you only have to grease it, but I'm using my Baker's Joy because I like to grease and flour it. I think it comes out better. So let me grease that now. Don't forget your middle. Some people get nervous making a Bundt cake. They say it'll get stuck in the pan. Honestly, I've never had a problem. My Bundt cakes usually fall right out of the pan. And even though I have a non-stick pan, I still spray it and flour it. So let me put this aside. Let me move little Mr. Leprechaun out of the way. This is a very easy recipe. I'm going to have to use this stainless steel bowl because it's big and I need a bigger bowl. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our dry ingredients inside this bowl. So what we need is 4 cups of all-purpose flour. I've all measured it all out here. Put that over here. We're going to need 1 cup of granulated sugar. Okay. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And we're going to put in a teaspoon of salt. So I have all of my dry ingredients in the bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this all up till I get everything combined. So what is everybody else doing on St. Patrick's Day? Are you staying home? Do you go out? We used to go out. When we were younger, we always went out. We always had a good time. We went to maybe an Irish bar where they had, music and Irish dancing and all. And it's still fun, but we don't really do it too much anymore. We usually, like I say, celebrate St. Patrick's Day on my, grandson's birthday. Although his birthday is during the week, so we'll probably celebrate it on the weekend this year. And of course, I always have to make corned beef and cabbage. Make it in a slow cooker. Comes out delicious. The only problem is I have 4 grandsons, and not one of those darn boys like corned beef and cabbage. So the adults all eat it. I have to make something special for the kids. Ay. So anyway, pretty much have this all mixed. Let me see. Now, what I'm going to add to the dry mixture is I'm going to add some golden raisins. Now, a friend of mine gave me an Irish soda bread recipe a few years ago. And I have to be honest with you, we didn't care for it. It had a lot of caraway seeds in it, and it was just too much. So this recipe I'm making does not call for any caraway seeds. Now, if you want to put a few of them in, feel free, but I'm not putting any in. But I am going to put in a cup of golden raisins. So I'm going to put them into the dry mixture and fold them in. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to put this aside. Let me move it over next to Mr. Leprechaun over here. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to take another bowl. And in this bowl, I'm going to put my wet ingredients. I'm going to put 1 cup of sour cream. Yummy. Get all of that lusciousness in here. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to put 1 cup of whole milk in here. I've only ever made this with whole milk, so I really can't tell you if it would come out if you used like 2% or something, but I'm using whole milk. Now, you're going to need 3 eggs. However, what you're going to put in here is 2 eggs and then just the white of the 3rd egg. Okay, so I'll have that in the recipe for you. Let me put that in. I've already done that. Okay, and now I'm going to take my hand mixer and I'm going to mix all of this together. This is going to be so yummy. Okay, so I think that's mixed pretty well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my wet mixture to my dry mixture. Leprechaun doesn't want to let go of the bowl. Okay, so let me put that in there. Woo-hoo. I should tell you now that if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go down below and hit that red subscribe, and there's a little bell next to it. Hit the bell till it says all, and that's it. It doesn't cost you anything, nobody's going to bother you, and you'll just get a notification whenever the Baking Diva has a new video up. And also, I'm going to put for you in that description box the names of the other Bundt cakes I've made in the series and the links if you want to go back and look at any of them. There's some really good ones. So anyway, I have the wet mixture in with the dry mixture, and I'm going to stir it all together really well. Now, the yolk from the third egg I put in a little bowl here. I'm going to beat it with a fork, and then after I put this mixture in my well-greased Bundt pan, I'm going to take my little brush here, and I'm going to brush some of the egg yolk on top of the batter. Oh, this is a very thick batter, I will tell you. Woo! I'll be right back in a minute as soon as I get all of this mixed. Okay, I have the dry and the wet mixture all combined. As you can see, this is very thick because this is like a bread batter. So I'm going to take my Bundt pan. Let me switch these around. And I'm going to spoon my mixture into the Bundt pan, the well-greased Bundt pan. Very thick, and that's the way it should be. And like I said, after I get all of this spooned into the pan, I'm going to take my beaten egg yolk that I had left over, and I'm just going to brush the top of this. So let me get this all in there. Once you get it in, you can pat it down a little bit. This is going to be so yummy. I may make another one next week. I wanted to get this one made, so if any of you want to try it, you'll have the recipe and you can do it in time for St. Patrick's Day. Now, I wasn't sure how many episodes I was going to do of my series, The Best of the Bundts, but I'm thinking I may even do 2 or 3 more. So I will definitely keep you posted, but there will be another one after this one. So here it is. It's all in the pan here. I'm just going to take the spatula, just smooth out the top of it a little bit. Just press it down a little. Okay. Okay, let me take my seat. So this is what it looks like before I brushed the egg yolk on top. So let me put this down now. Let me take my little basting brush. I did a review on these brushes, remember? Several videos back. So here's my beaten egg yolk, and I'm going to brush this on top of the batter. And taste this already with a little Kerrygold Irish butter on it. Oh yeah. The cameraman came up to help me for a minute. He's behind the camera. Are you anxious to get a slice of this, cameraman?
Sure and begorra.
Yeah, he can talk that way. I can't. He talks in many dialects. Right, cameraman?
Si, senora.
Si, senora. Okay. All right. So I got all that egg yolk. Let me hold it up again so you can see what it looks like with the brushed egg yolk on top of it. Look at that. See that? So I'm going to put this in my 350-degree oven for about an hour, or until the toothpick inserted in there comes out clean. Now, what I wanted to mention to you was this. If for some reason you don't want to make a big loaf like this, a big Bundt cake, you can make 8 mini loaf pans out of this batter. You would still bake them at 350 degrees, but you'd bake them for about 12 to 15 minutes. So let me go put this in the oven, and when it comes out and it's a little cool, we'll take it out and we will do a taste testing. So don't go away. All right, well, look at this beauty. It fell right out of the pan again. I let it cool for probably 20-25 minutes. It's still a little warm, but it really did fall right out of the pan. I baked it for about 50 minutes. I checked it. I'm going to put this down. It's heavy. I checked it and the toothpick came out clean after about, I guess, 50 minutes. So I have my Kerrygold butter here and a nice green dish, and I'm going to cut a slice of this baby, and we are going to do a taste testing. So here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's nice and crunchy on the outside. See how nice and brown it is? Get this piece out of here. Oh yeah. Cutting through here beautifully. Get this baby. Oh, look at that. Look at that, cameraman. All right, let me get a little pat of my butter, and see what this tastes like. It's a new pack of butter I just opened. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Irish soda bread, homemade with Irish Kerrygold butter. Let me see. Are we ready? Here we go. Oh. Cameraman, you're gonna love this. This is so moist. This is not your dry, not your dry Irish soda bread. This is a nice, heavy, full-bodied, moist Irish soda bread. And with that Kerrygold butter, it's delicious. Now, I only put a cup of the raisins in. If you want, you can put some more. You know, I'll leave that up to you. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this piece of bread. I'm gonna cut the cameraman one. Would you like a slice, cameraman?
Yes, please.
Okay. So anyway, look at this. So thank you all for stopping by and watching episode 7 of The Best of the Bundts. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. I love you all. And stay tuned, because soon there'll be episode 8 and you won't want to miss it. So for now, happy St. Patrick's Day. A little early, everyone. What do you usually say, cameraman? Top of the morning,
the rest of the day to yourself.
Oh, lassie, right?
Something
Lassie.
like that.
All right, so top of the morning to you. And as the cameraman would say, and the rest of the day to yourself, lassie, or whatever.
Somewhere like
that. Or we go braless, or whatever.
No braless
Okay.
stuff, please.
Thank you. I'll see you all very soon. And I always say, toodle.